Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our opportunity presentation or short information meeting about Utility Warehouse, which I'm going to explain to you all now. Just to let you know, I've been with the company 13 years, and the reason I joined was because I wanted some income there and then and something flexible to work around the children. But I was also very intrigued by the passive income and the way that we can build up money, magic money, I call it, where you get paid over and over again for work that you've done once. So I'm going to explain that as we go through the presentation. So 13 years ago, I joined. I just worked it part-time in the beginning around everything else I was doing. But gradually the income has just built up. And I've actually had a pay rise every single month for 13 years, which is absolutely awesome. And I don't think there's many people in the country that can say that. Now, the reason we are so passionate at the moment about sharing this opportunity with people is obviously because the country is in a state. Let's face it, we are coming into a big recession. There's an awful lot of people that are struggling at the moment, and we have a solution. All right, this is just one option of how we can help people and potentially help you as well. So just bear with me while I get some slides up and I will explain exactly what we're doing. Right, here we go. Okay, I can see Annette and Saganya. I can still see. Is that okay? Can you see the slides? All right, just give me a thumbs up and we'll get cracking. Brilliant. So the company is called Utility Warehouse. Now, you may not have heard of Utility Warehouse before because the company, when they started back in 1996, made a conscious decision to do things differently. So instead of advertising in the traditional way that most big companies do on TV or in newspapers or on social media, our company decided not to advertise, but to redistribute that money into the pockets of real people around the country. So we are all independent business partners. So when I joined, I said back in 2009, I became a partner with the company. So we're self-employed, it's our own businesses, but we have the advantage of working with a British PLC that helps you every step of the way. So it's an amazing, amazing business model. So Utility Warehouse is all about helping people save time and money, as well as the potential to earn an extra income. And 1 in 4 adults in the UK right now are either already got a second income or a side hustle, or they're actively looking for one. You've only got to pick up the newspaper, turn on the news at the moment to know that it is doom and gloom, and that most households in the country over the next 2 years are going to be struggling to pay the bills and make ends meet. And that's where we come in, which is why we're so excited about our growth at the moment and about how many people we can help. Now, if you become a partner with us, it's really, really simple what you're doing. All you're doing is showing people basically this presentation that I'm showing you, and then showing them how much we can save them by doing a simple quote. Now, we have Ben Fogle as our brand ambassador. He's an amazing man. He's an adventurer, and he loves the environment in particular. And he looked over the company with a fine-tooth comb and said, yes, I'm happy to associate with that company. So he's produced a series of videos for us that can help us present what we do to the customers. I'm going to play the second video in this presentation, but I won't play the first one. I don't want to keep you too long this morning because I promised, or this afternoon, I promised to be quick. So with UW, you are in very safe hands. The company itself is growing amazingly well at the moment. In fact, we've just won the Growth Company of the Year by Shares Magazine for the 2nd year running, which, if you compare that to most other, utility companies, in fact, about half of the energy companies that were on the market 2 years ago have actually gone. They've disappeared. They've gone bust because of the wholesale price in energy going through the roof. But the thing is, we are not just an energy provider. We're a genuine multi-service provider. So we provide internet, energy, mobiles, and insurance for our customers. We're like a one-stop shop for utilities, which is an amazing way of people saving money and saving time as well, because they've just got one provider to talk to. Now, we've got loads and loads of awards. I've just mentioned the Growth Company of the Year award, which is amazing. But if you look at the Which magazine logo on the screen, now what you'll find is people may not have heard of Utility Warehouse because of the way that we get to market, but they will have heard of Which magazine. And most companies that have a Which magazine award have it plastered all over their advertising, okay, because it's a well-respected magazine. It's like a consumer Bible. Now, we've got 32 awards from Which over the last 10 years. Every single time they've looked at what we do and our products and services, they've given us best buy or recommended provider. So we're very, very proud of that. Another company that you probably have heard of is USwitch, the comparison site. There has been more hits on Google for people searching for cheap energy providers over the last 6 months than ever before. It's literally in the millions a day of people searching for cheapest energy. Now, if you go to Uswitch today, Utility Warehouse come out as the cheapest provider, because we are, but you can't switch to us through Uswitch. You have to come through an individual partner like ourselves, which is why this is such an incredible opportunity right now and an incredible business model. But despite the fact Uswitch don't make any money out of us, they still said we were the best company this year. So best for customer service, best, most likely to recommend, and best for rewards. We are growing, as I've said several times, really fast, and we've got well over 800,000 customers. But the point that you need to know is, even though I've been in 13 years and I've been working it consistently, as have a lot of others, we're still only in 3% of the market. So you've got a massive, massive opportunity to get out there, help a bunch of people, but also earn yourself an incredible income as well. So why are we so popular at the moment? Well, I've already said we are the cheapest energy in the UK. We've also got great value broadband, mobile, and insurance. So it's not just about saving people money on their energy, it's about saving people money on all of their household utilities. And if it's a homeowner that you're signing up at the moment, we've got an even better offer for them. Homeowners stay with us a bit longer. That's the only reason that we're offering this extra incentive. So if they take 2 services, they get £100 off their second bill. If they take 3 services, which about 50 to 60% of our new customers are at the moment, they're going to get £200 off their second bill. So if we're quick now and we get some customers signed up before the end of November, they're basically looking at having, you know, £200 off their January bill, which is a great time for people to see an extra saving. It's not just about us being the cheapest. That's not the only way we can shrink bills. In fact, we've got an amazing way of you getting cheaper shopping as well. So again, there's families out there struggling to put food on the table, and we can help them with this great cashback card. So how this works is, it's a top-up card. It's not a credit card. You load it with money, and then you use that card every time you go shopping instead of using your normal debit card. But the difference is, every time you use this card, you get a percentage of cash back, and that comes off your next month's bill. So I'm sure you recognize some of the brands there on the screen. We've got 50 high street partners and 2,000 online, and some of those are up to 10% cashback, so a big chunk of money. But even if they're not a partner, you still get 1% cashback, so it's worth using that card all the time anyway. And we've got a great refer a friend scheme as well. So if you sign up one of your colleagues, friends, family as a customer, and they take at least their energy, if they then recommend you on to one of their friends or family, if they're a homeowner that take 2 or more services, the person that refers them are going to get a massive £50 off their bill. So I've got a customer this month who was very excited and rang me up and said, you won't believe this, but not only did I have free utilities last month, but I'm actually being paid £59 into my account. She was very excited, and that was because of her cashback and because she's referred me some people. So can you imagine that? Who do you know that would like a free utility bill by just being an ambassador for the company and helping more people as well? So that's what a bill looks like, or that's what one page of the bill looks like. It's all fully itemized as well. But you can see here, this customer has got all the services with us, should have paid £227.60, but they did a bit of shopping and they referred a couple of people, and that managed to shrink their bill down. So that's what the bill looks like. Many people join just for the fact of having all their services on one bill, one direct debit, one password, one website. And that's certainly what attracted me right in the beginning. And obviously I've been a customer as well as a partner for the last 13 years. And it's so easy for budgeting when you know you've just got that one direct debit coming out a month for all your utilities. We're also very, very keen on doing our bit for the environment. And in fact, if you think about it, if you've got all your utilities with one company, instead of one company for mobile, one for insurance, one for energy, and one for internet, you're already reducing your carbon footprint because you're just dealing with one bunch of overheads, which is a really, really good point when you're thinking about helping the environment. We've got 100% renewable electric. We're paying our customers £50 to have a smart meter because we want them to use less energy. And we also plant a tree for every new customer. So there's lots of stuff that's going on there behind the scenes. It's a very, very ethical company. As a community, we do lots of things like litter picking. And last year we had a scheme in December for every customer. We helped feed a homeless person for a month, I think it was, and all sorts of stuff like that. So there's lots of great things. Maybe we'll have something like that in December as well this year. So the next two bits I'm going to talk about now is how you earn money by becoming a UW partner. So of course you can just be a customer if you want to just be a customer, and you can refer people on and you can get those chunks of money off your bill. But if you want to go one step further, which is what I decided to do back in 2009, you can register as a UW partner. It's just a one-off £10 to register as a partner, and that basically gives you all your websites, apps, training, licenses, and you get your very own mentor who's going to help you step by step build the business, which is amazing. I'm just going to play this short video, and this will just give you a little idea about how the business has helped a few different types of people.
I'm on a journey to find out what makes UW different. UW is a home services provider that helps people save time and money. But what you might not know is that people actually earn with them by simply introducing others to UW. They're called partners. But who are they and what do they do? I'm going to meet a few to find out. Why did you become a UW partner?
I heard about Utility Warehouse and about the opportunity to become a partner, and it matched the exact earnings that I was losing, which was £1,400 a month. With just 4 customers a month, I would earn the same.
So you can choose your own hours?
Oh, completely. Yeah, there's no set hours, there's no expectations. That's the best thing about it. It's totally my business, and particularly for my family, my son Joshua is autistic, so after school is a really key time, and Utility Warehouse enables me to do that.
So Jogger, I'm meeting various UW partners to understand how it has impacted positively on family life. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Actually, UW's changed our life massively. 6 years ago, we had our first child through IVF, and that was funded through the hours I worked with UW.
How does this work lifestyle compare to your previous work lifestyle?
Obviously, thoroughly enjoyed my time in the police. A lot of commitment, a lot of hours, but not necessarily the work-life balance. And what being a partner with the UW has allowed us to do is to enjoy the other side of working hard, but also enjoying the benefit of time.
Okay, so I'm just going to explain a little bit more detail then, how are people managing to buy back their time by being partner with Utility Warehouse? So first of all, we get paid in lots and lots of different ways. I think there's about 7 different income streams just by being a partner with UW, with bonuses and incentives and all sorts of things. But I'm just going to talk to you about the core 3 ways, okay, that we get paid. Firstly, we get something called customer bonus. So that's very, very simple. Every time you introduce a customer, you get paid. All right. Now, it depends on how many services the customer takes as to how much you get paid. And it also depends on whether they're a tenant or a homeowner. Now, as far as I'm concerned, every customer is valuable, because the really interesting thing about this is it's not about that person, it's about who they know. So every time you show this presentation to someone and they become a customer, they are the doorway for you to then be introduced to hundreds, if not thousands more people. And that's definitely how it's worked with me. So let's say you sign up a tenant who takes 3 or more services. Now, most people do if they can, because that's how they save the most money on their energy. All right. So the more services the customer takes, the cheaper the energy becomes. So most people will take as many as they can. So if you signed up a tenant that took 3 services, you're going to earn a one-off £50 in customer bonus. It takes under an hour now to sign somebody up. Now, when I joined, we used to have to go face to face to see everybody. So it was a case of booking an appointment, getting in the car, driving to them, showing them what we did, signing them up and driving home. Since the pandemic in March 2020, within a week of the pandemic kicking in, the company had built this amazing remote system. And this has been a complete game changer for myself as a mum and for many, many other people in the business. So now you can sign customers up wherever they are in the country, or from the comfort of your own home, okay, via Zoom or WhatsApp video, or just by picking up the phone and speaking to them over the phone. So the whole time now of signing up a customer has been shrunk from what used to be probably 3 hours right down to now sort of 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So I'm sure you'll agree, £50 sitting at home with your pajamas on if you want, helping someone save money and being paid 50 quid is pretty good. But if it's a homeowner that takes 3 services, you're going to get a whopping £250 for that one appointment. As Naomi said on the video, 4 of those in a month is £1,400. And that's because the company give you an extra £100 if you do 4 or more in a calendar month. There is no limit to how many people you can sign up. So therefore, there's no limit to how much you can earn in customer bonus. We have many people that come into the business and they're earning thousands in their first month, 6 weeks, just by getting started and getting out there and helping some people. So that in itself is very exciting. And you're probably already thinking that that might well replace a few hours of what you're doing now, or it'd be a very nice bolt-on income. But that isn't the reason I joined. And in fact, when I joined, the customer bonus bit was only around £20. So the most you could earn by signing someone up was £20. The reason I joined was income number 2 and income number 3 stream, which I'm going to tell you about now. So the second way we get paid is what's called personal residual income. So this is a repeat income, a recurring income, month in, month out, based on your customers' spend. So when your customers pay their bill every month, the company give you a percentage of that bill as a thank you for introducing them to the business in the first place. That's that advertising budget I talked about. It's roughly 3.5% of the total bill. So again, when I joined, we used to talk about an average customer with all the services being about £150 a month. So the income you got off that bill was £3 to £5 a month. However, nowadays, you'd be very lucky, I think, to pay all your utilities for £150 a month. That bill is more like £250 to £300 a month for some households. So our monthly income has nearly doubled. So instead of it being £3 to £5 a month, it's more like £7 to £10 a month per residual customer. So how much would you like to earn a month in residual income? You know, which bill would you like to tick off first? Because that's what I did. I worked out what my fixed costs were. And every time my residual income built up to pay one of those bills, I was managed to put a big tick next to it. So first of all, it was my own utility bill. Then it was the utility bill and the council tax. Then it was the utility bill, council tax, and then the rent. I rent, I'm a tenant myself because we have horses, we've got land, we rent a beautiful place in Somerset. And now my residual income pays for all of the bills and the rent on this amazing place we live. So you're starting every month with everything paid for, which is a very nice place to be. But the third way we get paid is even more exciting. And that's because once you start the business, once you start showing people this presentation, more and more people are going to say, particularly over the next 2 years, this is the time to get busy with this for sure. They're going to say, look, I don't want to just save the money on my bill. I want to show people and earn that money as well. I would like to have that £1,400 a month as extra income. So those people are going to be part of your team. I started in 2009, it was just me. And then my friend joined, and then one of my sisters joined, and then a few more people joined. Today, we're 960 people. I think it's 968 people in the team today, which gives me goosebumps because it started with just little old me 13 years ago, but that's how it's grown. Now, the really exciting bit is you then get a little percentage, or it's pence per service. It might be 40 or 50p per customer of all the customers that you've introduced as well, and that your team have. So currently I've got 285 personal customers, but collectively with the team, we're on 4,100 customers. So, you know, I'm being paid on 4,000 households' bills every single month, which is absolutely incredible. Right, okay, I'm going to come out of the screen share now and see if anybody has any questions. I did see a couple of things in the chat. Just have a quick look in the chat. It might have just been people saying hello. I don't know. Oh no, it was Annette saying, can she record the meeting? So we've done that. Okay, so obviously you've been listening in. I'm sure you've got some questions. You'll have some stuff scrambling around in your head for sure. If you've got any questions at all, please feel free to ask. And there's no such thing as a stupid question at all. So if you want to find out, you know, how you get started or whatever, then please ask. I said about the £10 registration fee. Now that money is fully refundable. So if you join as a partner and within 60 days, for any reason, it's not for you, you get that £10 back, no questions asked. All right. There is also from month 3 onwards, there's a £3 a month renewal fee. So they take £3 a month out of your commission to update everything. As I said in the beginning, if you just get the ball rolling, if you follow the system, if you accept all the help that's offered to you from your mentor, which will be someone that's going to help you all every step of the way, you will, like I have a pay rise every month, because every time you introduce people, you're building up that passive income stream, which is absolutely incredible. There's loads of help and training. There's lots of different ways of getting customers. So I started with my friends and family, and then very soon we were then into referrals. I still get referrals every single month now from my existing customers, which is the best way to build your business. But of course, we have social media. So for the younger people on the call, we can help you with a really good social media plan of how to get to people like that. We've obviously got leaflets and marketing materials that you can give out. We have events, and we can also teach you how to do networking. There is no fixed income. No, this is not a job. This is your own business. Okay. Sorry, that was a direct message to me, but I'm very happy to answer it openly. So no, there is no fixed income. This is not a job. So you're not doing an hour's work and being paid for an hour. It's so much better than that. What you're doing with this is you're helping people save money. When they become a customer, you're getting that lump sum money, and then you're getting that repeat income every single month. And what it means is you've got the full flexibility then to do as much or as little as you want. So if you wanted to do an hour a week, you can do an hour a week. If you wanted to do 20 hours a week, you can do 20 hours a week. It's entirely up to you. But I promise you, now is the time to get started. I actually get, I said I get goosebumps about what we've already created as a team. But in the last recession, which was between 2008 and 2012, obviously I joined partway through, our business doubled in size. So just think about it. If you've got a whole country of people that want to save money or earn some more money, and you've got a solution for them like we have, we are absolutely going to build. All right. So this is a really, really exciting time now to get involved. If you're not a partner, then you won't earn an income. Sorry, if you become a customer and you give referrals, then you will get those referral fees off your bill. Yes, you will. So you will get a referral fee back, because I'm just answering some questions in the chat there. Okay, anyone got any other questions at all? Now, if you have got more questions and you don't want to ask them now, can I please suggest, whether you've got questions or not, that you go back to whoever invited you along today to take a look. Just pop them a message or give them a ring, give them your feedback, and get those questions answered. It's one of those things that you don't really know till you know. And I remember feeling very unsure, back in 2009 when I first saw this. I was really like, oh, what do I know about gas and electric? This is a real weird thing to do. But I decided to give it a go. And what have you got to lose, quite frankly? What's your plan B if it's not this? That's what I would ask at the moment, because I've looked high and low, being a bit of an entrepreneur. I'm always looking at businesses, and I have not found anything else like this, that you can help people and you can get paid repeat income month in, month out. So it is absolutely fantastic. Okay, thanks, guys. Thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. Love to welcome you into the team if you decide to give it a go. Go and have a chat with those that have invited you along and get those questions answered. And, I hope whatever you decide, wish you the best of luck in the future, and hope that we see you all again soon. Thanks, guys. Thank Annette. Thanks, Val, for joining me, and I will see you soon. All right, take care. Bye. Bye.